Hello and welcome everyone to another YouTube video here on my channel, DanyTLaw, and I'm super happy to have you back. Today we're going to talk about Mono White Spells, a deck that has many new cards from Strixhaven in the deck. We played 3 games, and the 3 games were really cool. We played against 3 pre-Strixhaven meta deck. We played against Rogues, we played against Naya, Toski deck, we played against Temur turns, and yeah. We had some really good results against them. Don't want to spoil it, but you're going to see it when you watch the games, and hopefully you're going to do. I'm super happy trying out new decks, and hopefully you're going to like the deck. Super fun to play, super fast, and yeah, have a good one. Thanks for taking your time to watch me today, and we have a Mono White Spells list. I'm super hyped to explain the list. It was super fun to play. And before we dive into the deck, again, thanks for everyone for supporting me on Twitch, here on YouTube. It really means a lot to me, trying to grow more and more and more, and bringing you content every day as much as I can. This is still my full-time content creator month. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. So if you feel like subscribing to my channel, or just check out me on DanyTLaw on Twitch.tv, I would really appreciate it. And let's go into the deck. So first of all, there are many new cards from the new set. They all kinda have a really good synergy here. And first of all, we go over those cards, and then we tell what the deck does. So the deck plays a spell type of, let's say a spell type of aggression deck. We have Clever Lumimancer, 1 mana, 0/1. Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Clever Lumimancer gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. So 1 mana that can grow while we play spells. This is one of the new cards, really good 1-drop. Another new really good creature card is Leonin Lightscribe, 2 mana 2/2. Sadly still in Bone Crusher range, but we can protect it. But yeah, Leonin Lightscribe, 2 mana, whenever you cast a copy or instant or sorcery spell, create creature you control, get +1/+1 until the end of turn. Here as well, we have the Magecraft ability. Then we have the last creature from the new set, which is Mavinda, Student's Advocate. 3 mana, 2/3, really nice, 2/3. Cannot die to Bone Crusher. Flying, legendary creature, and we can pay 0. You may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. If that spell doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 more to cast this way. If that spell will be put in your graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only once each turn. So with this, we get our spells back and we play them. We can only activate this once each turn, which means we can use this in our turn and their turn, which is super good. Then we also have some other cards from Strixhaven. We have Show of Confidence, which is a 2 mana instant spell. When you cast a spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell you cast. This turn, you may choose new targets for the copies. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains vigilance until the end of turn. So this is really powerful if we change multiple spells back to back. This copies itself, and it's really strong. We also play another card from the new set. This one is common, Guiding Voice, 1 white. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and learn. Learn is a new mechanic, so learn, you may reveal a lesson card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand, or discard a card to draw, a card. Both really nice. The lessons we have are also really good in this deck. So this is some sort of cantrip. You play it and you get another card, which is still really nice with the learn mechanic. I'm a huge fan of it. I enjoy it a lot, and as you guys can see, we try to really go in with those creatures. Since we play many cheap spells, Clarion Spirit is really strong in this deck. 2 mana 2/2, whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. This is helping us to go white, and this is very nice with the Lightscribe as well. We have more creatures in the deck in the 1 slot, because we won't have creatures, we won't have targets. We play 4 Selfless Savior, 1 mana 1/1. We can sacrifice this creature, and another target creature we control gets indestructible in the end of turn. It's really nice to protect like a Leonin's Lightscribe. So I'm a huge fan of this card, and I think it fits well in this deck as well. Then we have more creatures. We have Faerie Guidemother, 1 white, 1/1 flying, and on top of that we have a sorcery. For 2 mana, target creature gets +2/+1 and gains flying until the end of turn. Nice to get one of our creatures flying, and on top of that it's a spell, so Magecraft will profit from it as well. Then we have some cheap 1 mana cantrips, or just buff spells. We have Defiant Strike, or Defiant Strike. Let me know in the comment below what is correct. 1 white, target creature gets +1/+0 until the end of turn, draw a card. Yeah, it replaces itself, and we can buff, and it triggers Magecraft. Then we also have Faerie one, which is so good at this deck. 1 white, choose one or both. Target human creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains indestructible until the end of turn. And target non-human creature you control gets +1/+1 and indestructible. So this is really, really nice because this one is a human and this one, for example, is not a human. Same goes for Mavinda. So we have good ways to protect our creatures also with the Savior here. I really, really think this card fits super well in the deck. And yeah, we also play 2 Kabira Takedowns, which is a land and also a removal spell. 2 mana, Kabira Takedown deals damage equal to the number of creature you control to target creature or planeswalker. Really, really nice. For the mana base here, I went for Snow. The main reason is because Faceless Haven can really push through if we play against like Sultai Ultimatum type of decks. So we want to have like a Faceless Haven there. It's not that great because we play many white 1 spells. So this can be a burden. This is why I only went for 3. I can totally see not playing Snow, but then in the end I decided Faceless Haven probably is better in the end than not having it. It's just so powerful, and it can be a human as well, so we can protect it with Faerie one on top of another creature. I think this is the way to go, but I could be wrong. But if you try this deck out, let me know. Then we go to the sideboard. First, we go to the classic sideboard card with a giant. We have 2 giant killers here. 1 mana, 1/2. We can tap a creature for 2, and it's also an instant where we can destroy target creature with power 4 greater. Really good against the big creatures. Lovestruck Beast is still annoying. We can go through it, you will see that, but having a giant killer there is super nice, and it's also a creature on top of that. Then we play 4 Glass Caskets. I'm still not... No, I still don't think this is really nice to see. But yeah, we play 4 Glass Caskets here. 2 mana, when Glass Casket enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls with mana 3 or less. Until it leaves the battlefield. I really like this card. It just works so well against other aggressive decks. But the Lovestruck Beast, maybe it could be only 3, but I went for 4 right now. Also Rogues you can see, and yeah, I think it's a really, really good card. Edwell Innkeeper as well. And yeah, we run 4 of them. I run 1 Soul Guide Lantern, just in case if there are some shenanigans, like cycling. Many people like to play cycling, just so they can climb fast. Soul Guide Lantern here just to exile opponent's graveyard as a one-off. We play 2 Redain here, gives us some sort of protection for board wipes. 3 mana to 3, flying vigilance, snowlands your opponent control and the battlefield tap, which is these. A non-creature spell the opponent casts with mana value 4 greater costs 2 more to cast. So I'm a really huge fan of this one, just to protect the board. And the artifact itself is nice, 4 mana, everything takes 1 less damage, and they have to pay 1 mana if they target something. So it can be good sometimes. But yeah, so this is the classic sideboard, and now we go to the lessons. We do play, so let's go to the first lesson, which is Academic Probation, 2 mana. It's a lesson, sorcery speed, we can choose 1. Choose a non-land card name, opponent can't cast spells with choosing name until your next turn. Can be nice. Can call Goldspan Dragon. Kind of card like this, right? Choose target non-land permanent until your next turn it can't attack or block. And it's activated, it can't be activated. Also really sweet. So this card is multi-purpose and can be really, really good as a niche card. We play Reduce to Memory, 3 mana, sorcery lesson, exile target non-land permanent, so a removal, and the controller creates a 3/2 red and white spirit token. It is an exile removal spell, which can be really nice, but yeah, having it there is fine. Then we play Inkling Summoning, 3 mana. We create a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. Also really nice here if you need another flyer. Here also a token generator, 3 mana. This time we create a 3/2 red and white spirit token. We play Expand Anatomy, 3 mana. Put 2 +1/+1 cards on target creature against Vigilance at the end of turn, which is really nice. It still works with Mavinda. And then we also have Introduction to Annihilation, 5 mana, exile target non-land permanent, and its controller draws a card. So this is the deck. I really like this deck. I could have maybe played more games, but it was so perfect that we hit all the 3 games that were post Strixhaven meta decks, just to see like where this deck lines up. And yeah, watch the games, they were really cool, and I think there was a lot of action, and I had some really incredible turns there where I just attacked completely in and won the game with this. So yeah, super, super cool deck, and hopefully you enjoy it. Another deck, another round. Mono Whiters. Mono Whiters. Danma, 7-8. Okie. Do we draw land? I think I have to mulligan. Never mind. Well, going down to 5 is quite yikes. Not sure, but it's probably this one. It's not cool to not draw land here, but... Okay. Well, the only way you have a chance here is, I think, if you somehow enable Clarion Spirit at one point. Okay, Eddie. They kept the one lander as well because of Sentinel. Nope, they did not. Okay, so they already have a 5/5 on board, which is... This card is absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. There's not much I can do about it. Like, at this point, you already know you lose. Like imagine playing decks and you know you're just gonna lose. It's not quite fun. Okay. At least that is not too bad. So, with Fight as 1, we can actually deal with some cards, which is kind of decent. Skulls. I will take the 5 here. Oh, this is a big one. I think I have to take it. Cannot really double spell here, so try to establish Mavinda. And then we try to swing really big. Two Lost Rock Beasts, huh? So probably have to go with this one. And then let's see. Each creature gets +1/+1, right? Okay, so we play 2 spells. So if we find a land, we play 1 more. Three flyers, 4 damage, 7 damage, 10 damage. It's not enough though, but the 5/5ers are annoying. So all the creatures, okay. I mean, I'm cool with this, to be honest. There will be an attack with a 6/6 for sure. Okay, I mean, they played a stock Naya version again. It's not a new deck or anything. Interesting. Okay, so they have no flyers right now, which is important. I cannot block here, obviously. We take 7, which is a lot. Okay. 4. There's no human that is flying right now. Witcherlands is pretty good though. Okay, let's do this. So Giant Killer is a problem, right? Okay, how much damage can we pull? We're a little bit too short. No, we're not. Well, we managed. Powerful turn. Oh. It's like only when you have to think with new cards, and then this happens. Well, risky. I have to say risky mulligan. We have to play the Glass Caskets here. Also, I like Giant Killer. The Flyer, this is a really good one. This is still fine. I think we need the Glass Caskets here. It's just... we need to deal with those cards. It's just... it's too much. I mean, it's not bad, but this one is better in this matchup. So I think it's better to play the Learn one because it permanently increases the creature. That was impressive. Took me a while to realize it, but classic first time playing this deck. That was, I have to say, that was really impressive. I did not expect to push 18 damage in that turn. Well, Bone Crush is still a card, guys, so don't forget about that one. I mean, it's probably too slow, but they could have the nuts here, which is not fun. Oh, they don't. Poof. That's good. The thing with this card is it just dies to Bone Crusher really easy. I think we're just gonna kill the Innkeeper. Nah. The only way I can win this is actually by doing something. We need a really good turn again. I have 2 Fighters, 1 on my hand, which are bad if they Bone Crusher me. Double Innkeep is pretty good. 2 cards. Okay, they have many creatures out. So it's one of those games where we need to win with the Flyers again. At least it's a 2/2 that can block. So they want to tap, huh? If they tap down, at least one goes through. That's interesting. They let me attack here. With flying. Super interesting card there. Okay, I mean double Edwell Innkeeper is pretty good. I'm not sure if we can push it with this hand. I mean, this one is pretty strong. Jankil doesn't do a lot here. Okay, I mean, at least we can fly now. Okay, they have Bone Crusher. We have to respect the Bone Crusher now, so we need to keep -1 open here. Don't think we have too much leverage to push this. We need to find a really good card here, which is gonna be hard over Skulls now. Okay, so the Reacher is also a problem. Also, double tap is pretty good. That is so interesting. Do have to play those. 1 mana, I don't think they have something good here. They didn't play another land here, so they cannot play the Bone Crusher in reaction to this. I mean, they float the mana for sure, but they can kill our flyer here. It's not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy. Okay, hard to push damage here. And we just have to attack. There's not much we can do. Let's learn. Huh. I mean, the flyer is still the best. Still the best. We can push a lot of damage here if they don't block. So double blocks are the best for me. It is crazy how those creatures grow so fast. That's absolutely ridiculous. Faceless Haven is awkward in this situation, not gonna lie. I'd rather add a white source here. Okay. That is bad. So we got rid of 3 creatures, which is pretty decent here for 1 attack. Putting them on 6. Super awkward. Not happy about the Bone Crusher here, obviously. Still hope for the Inkling Summoning to bring it home. Drawing a land here that's white is probably the best draw. That is good for me. We have to do this pre-block. This is a cool deck, not gonna lie. And now we have 6 damage. They could have they could have a giant kill. They already played 2 though. I think you have to go for it. Since they played 2 already. If they have a 3rd one, they got me there. Looks good. Looks like Exactis. Exactis. Nice. This is... I have to say I'm impressed. I am impressed, and we're definitely gonna play more of this. Absolutely crazy. Like, how... I mean, not gonna lie, winning against a Bone Crusher deck kind of made me happy here. One land. I'm gonna keep this. I have Defiant Strike. Defiant Strike. Defiant? Guys, let me know in the chat what is correct. A, Defiant Strike. 2, Defiant Strike. 3, none of those. Okay, another one of those. We can go really big fast here. So this is not too bad. I am worried about the Bone Crusher, not gonna lie. Okay. Now I'm not worried about the Bone Crusher. Should have attacked first, but it looks like a bounce to me. Could have played double spell here. But if this one resolved without a bounce, probably better. Okay, that's good for me. That is definitely good for me. Well, next turn is going to be hot. Next turn is going to be hot, guys. Triple spell here. Wow. If we find a land, this is probably it, I guess. But we definitely get rid of the Bone Crusher. I like that we have a human here and a non-human here. Makes this way better. This is a really good uncommon for 1-drop. If they have a Bone Crusher and get rid of the Lightscribe, I think they just play a Lostro Beast here. 2 mana though. I mean, they crack this instantly. Or is that 4 mana spell? Just removal? Like, here you can easily go for Bone Crusher. Yeah. Getting a bit punished there. This is a great setup. Okay, there's no... Oh wow, there is one, huh? Okay. Had a counter there. Painful. definitely painful. Okay. Innkeeper boy. Okay. We just keep attacking. So I have 2 spells. What do we get? I have to play fight as 1 here. Flyer is still not too bad, but getting a bigger flyer is probably better. Okay, 10. Getting rid of the 5/5 is good here. Drawing a land. I mean, I definitely want to establish another one. I definitely want to establish this one if I can. Finding a land here is my best way. Again. Double Edward Innkeeper early on is really strong. Okay. I need to attack with all here for sure. So it's either Mavinda. I think Mavinda's just too strong here. Yeah. They know I have a fight as 1 here. That's an awkward block. You and you. I mean, I definitely get rid of both adult incubus there. I mean, I lost one, but I still have a good board, and this Mavinda's doing work. I don't mind the dragon at all here. If Mavinda survives here, just I don't know how they win this. Aggression. Sure. They cannot attack here, right? Okay. That's okay. The only reason is Bone Crusher or Bounce. They need to get rid of Mavinda or just GG, right? That's GG. Okay, let's do the calculations. 3. Okay, what do we have? 2 spells, which is 4. Mavinda. This is incredible, man. What? What? Okay, yeah, it's the same situation again where I probably need the glass caskets. And not those. Then we take the giant killers again. I think it's the same situation again, like the last game. We have to do it like this. But I like this deck. For a mono white aggressive deck that just can pump. It's pretty cool. That's a keep. That is a keep. Clarion Spirit is a bit naked though. So I maybe have to play this turn 3. It is a bit slow. Definitely not running into a Bone Crusher here. Okay. So I cannot Clarion Spirit plus something. Probably just play Mavinda here. If they have to bounce, they have to bounce. If they have Bone Crusher, this is the better line. Because I think they have Bone Crusher. And we have to play around it. That just tells it even more. So if they don't play anything at this point, they're just gonna lose. Keep going for the Bone Crusher shit. Which is totally fine. Would like to learn. They have to bounce. That's annoying. They don't. Okay, we can make a token here flying. I mean, this is also a pretty good card. Okay. They have a count on hand, I guess. Learning twice back to back with Mavinda is pretty good here. So in my head I was just thinking we could say Goldspawn Dragon there. Okay, so they have the dragon, I guess. We push good damage here. Oh, they don't have the dragon. Yikes, it. Okay, so we know what they have on their hand. This is a time we can play stuff. Okay, so we have to activate this, but we cannot use the auto card again. Okay, this is going white time. Going white time. The extra turn here is annoying though. So even if they play Bone Crusher, it costs them 2 mana, so they cannot really play a powerful spell off it. Cute. There shouldn't be a board wipe. There's also no pump spell in this type of deck usually. Okay. That was well played. Didn't expect this one. That got me good. That was well played there. Okay. Well, we can use this next turn again. We have a 6/7 flyer here. And we can kill 2 tokens. Okay, they didn't have the mana there. Probably had a dragon on hand as well, so we managed. Well, interesting. We played against 2 stable decks so far from the old meta, and we managed to win, which is really cool for Strixhaven. So let's go to another one. Crop Circle. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Lurus. Could be Rogues, which is a bit too slow with this hand. I'm gonna try it. I can still use Defiant Strike. Deviant, I don't know. Probably Defiant. Defiant, yeah. On their cards, so it's not like I cannot do anything. The 3rd old school meta deck. It's so funny. That's quite okay. I mean, Mavinda will never be played though, but... Wow, no creatures so far. They cannot counter it yet, so rather play it now and hope they don't have a removal spell. Could have maybe waited a turn. Could have waited a turn, I guess. Yeah, I should have waited a turn here. Could protect it with -1. But they could have milled me now and then counter it, which is, it's hard to say, right? Rogues is no fun. Didn't say please in the main, okay. It's one of those people. One of those lads. Only pump spell and no creatures, not really helping. This is a really good card. This has to resolve. You can still protect it. I kind of need to force a removal spell here. Because it's way better to drown and lock the Clarion Spirit here now than counter the other card. The fight is 1 there in my graveyard maybe scares opponent a bit. So we can make a token, either flyer or non-flyer. Think making a token is probably better. I do like this one. Okay. I do like this one. Still 2 spells next turn, which is important. Clarion Spirit has to bring this home, so I have to be careful here. I have a lot of damage if I need to. They can go into the story now. It's a good card as well. That's it. Okay, keep trying to make into tokens here. Still got my Faerie 1 ready. 3/3 flyer, here's these. I mean, there has to be an into the story here. I mean, it's the only logical explanation to why there's nothing played. Yeah. Still have Faerie 1 here, so that's really good for me. Especially 2. I don't mind crabs. I'll hit for a million here. No blue open. Never mind. Okay. Mill my deck, please. Okay, so they definitely draw 2 crabs here. This is good for me. This is really good for me. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Maybe the fly would have been better now here. I will do a Faerie Guidemother on the Clarion Spirit though. Definitely what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Faerie Guidemother here, and then we have Faerie 1 open. In our turn and in their turn if we have to. So we actually played against Naya Toski, then we play against Temur turns, and now against this one. It's quite interesting. One spell. So I hope they go for the removal here and not for the counter. They went for the removal. Okay, so this is 10. Don't have enough yet. Can 2 spells free. It's actually enough. Exactis. This Clarion Spirit carried this so hard. And no creature. I mean, how can I should not be able to win this, to be honest. Should not be able to win this, but here we go. Again, we go with those. I'm gonna keep one here. It's not too good. I mean, it's nice in certain parts, but I mean, I have to go for the Glass Caskets here, but I don't really have answers to craps without the Glass Caskets. I mean, I have Takedown. No, I have Takedown. That was an interesting matchup, so it's definitely nice to see that this deck actually can beat those decks. It's quite funny to play. As you all know, I'm not like the super aggro player, and I will definitely do mistakes, but I think I played this quite okay-ish. And yeah, let's see. That was definitely super cool. Do really enjoy this deck. Do really enjoy the deck. Okay. Again, no creature early on. It's just the same problem as before. But it worked out, so I'm a greedy guy. I'm a greedy guy. Like, any early creature would be so strong. We play a lot of them. We play Doggos, we play the Fairy, we play the 0-1. So we have 12 1-drops. Usually you should draw one to actually use those cards, but Mavinda did a good job. I'm just getting played. Crapper, huh? A crapper. Yeah, of course, all 3 creatures. That seems okay. Found a creature. That's a good start. That's okay. Fight this one and take down. 3 cards in the graveyard. Okay, we're gonna attack. Try to get something out of this. If nothing is played, I just Defiant Strike here. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's not much I can do. I have to play the Guidemother now. And then we take down the crap. Is the crap something I'm worried about? Yeah, I think the mill is still annoying. It's too much mill, and if they have the Into the Story on the hand, it can go out of control. So I mean, I play a lot of cards, but Mavinda will help me. So drawing a land here would also be nice, because I can Mavinda and protect it. Okay, that's good for me. No blocks. So now we can start attacking. Gonna attack first. We have to go for it. If they have to counter, they have to counter. It's a tricky one. They had it. Maybe I should have just waited here and attack with the Faceless Haven as well. But then they have the removal for that card. It's quite tricky. Double crap is huge. Okay. Still have 2 Fighters 1, and we have the Faceless Haven that we can protect now with Fighters 1, that is the most important part, I think. Triple trap. Do they have a land? I mean, they should have top decked this one. Wow. Impressive. I don't know what they drew and what not. It's quite awkward. Well, they give me attacks, which is fine. I mean, I'm on 29, not gonna lie, it's a bit scary. We need to get rid of one of those. They have probably the rogue here. What is that 1 mana spell? I mean, getting rid of 2 of them is probably good enough to do it here. We still have 1 more, but double crap gone is... I had to do it. I mean, I'm really... If they had like a passage or something, good luck to me. Having that Faceless Haven here is huge. Just keep doing this. We also have a Selfless Savior, which is really good. Faceless Haven, what a card. What a card. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. So now we defeated rogues as well. Not too many decks left, huh? But I think this deck definitely is really interesting. I do enjoy it a lot. Definitely cool deck, guys. Definitely cool deck. Should try it out. Okay, well, we won all 3 games. All against some old meta decks. Super happy to play against them. It's always great to showcase a deck like this. I have to say, sometimes I wished I didn't have the Faceless Haven. Now, after I played it, maybe we also should cut the Glass Casket. I'm not sure yet of the perfect sideboard, mainly because it's just a new meta coming out, right? It's really hard to say what's going on in Standard. People are focusing a bit more on Historic, I think, in the beginning. But I think the deck has some legs, and we can definitely try this out with more colors. Maybe with some Orzhov action, maybe with some Boros action. But a huge fan of the deck, and again, if you like the video and you like what I do, feel free to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and tell me what you think about it. And yeah, other than that, just check me out on twitch.tv, DanyTLaw, and see you next time, guys. Peace out.